Hey, yo, what up? I will get straight to it. So you don't have the money that you wish you had because you don't want it bad enough. Straight up. It's some conversation that I had to have with myself. It's a conversation I recently had with my homeboy. You don't have the money that you wish you had because you don't want it bad enough. Everybody wants to go to heaven. Nobody wants to die. Everybody wants to be rich. You tell them what they have to do in order to get that. They don't do it. By the way, my name is Chris Gray. I'm a husband, father, entrepreneur. I make these videos because I want to connect with other business owners that I vibe with. Also, when I teach this stuff I had to learn, it makes me know it better. I have this cat that's close to me because of proximity, like not close, but I see them a lot because of proximity. And I'm good at marketing. It's what I do. It's what I care about the most as far as business goes. And this cat had like three different ideas on how to market their business. And I sat down with them 8 times on three different occasions to show them what they had to do. And I remember when I was showing cat what they had to do in order to hit these objectives that they had, like their eyes got big. I should have known from the first meeting that this wasn't going to go anywhere because to this day, Cat hasn't done anything with the game that I gave them. And it's a game. Like, you should pay me, not being cocky, but it was good. Like, my time was worth money, man. This stuff took a lot of time for me to learn. I passed it on to, oh, boy, they didn't do anything with it because it was just too much work. Yet they have these goals and objectives that they want. If I ask that cat, if they want to be rich, they'll be like, heck yeah. But they don't want to be rich. They don't want it bad enough. They don't want to do this stuff. They don't want to work 10 years to learn a skill set that will help you get rich. But during those 10 years, you may or may not make money. More than likely, you will not make money those first 10 years. Um, they don't want to wake up every day early. I'm talking about every day, Monday through Sunday, wake up and make time to work on the thing that you're trying to get off the ground. They don't want to take vacation from their day job just so you have a day to work on the business. Like this is how it works, man. These cats making this money, putting this time in, and work. Elon is he's smarter than me, smarter than you, probably brilliant. But there's a lot of people who are just brilliant out there, and they become professors and some doctors and this and that and scientists. They don't all become Elon Musk. You know what? Elon Musk works. And that's just an extreme example. Um, but at the end of the day, I found that I can go on the street right now, walk up to 10 people and be like, yo, you want $10 million? I'm saying, hell yeah. I'm like, really? You want to do something that will get you $10 million? And I'll say, hell yeah. And you tell them what they have to do. And most of them, their eyes get big. They won't do it. The ones who say they will do it, get into it and won't finish. Let me turn this on me. In full transparency, my life is good. I like for nothing. I've had to work very hard. Our businesses combined gross 6 million, but I'm not like wealthy. I know wealthy and I'm not it, but I'm good. Life is good. Now there's these goals that I want to hit, but I had to have a conversation with myself. Yo, how come I haven't done X yet? I haven't done X yet because I didn't want it bad enough. I wasn't willing to change things or sacrifice things I needed to do in order to get it. Now I've since changed that. Um, but it's a conversation that I've had to have with myself. And now here's the thing. The person that I am today, again, life is good, right? I'm blessed. I am blessed. My family's good. Don't lack for anything, like I said. But in order to have what I had today, the person that I was back in when I started this 2014 or so is when I started. Yeah, when I started back in 2014, that person that I was then is not the same person that you see right now. I have had to change. And what happens, I believe, and this is speak from my experience, is we go out there, we want to make money, we read these books, we get all this information, you get constipated with information. This is all up here and it feels good to be learning a bunch of stuff. And like we know all this stuff, but it don't mean shit if you don't apply it. And so I think, or I know for a fact that I struggled with some of that where I felt like I was making progress. I was studying this, doing that, trying this, and I wasn't really making the sacrifices needed in order to move the ball forward. And most people, when you start asking them the basic questions on what it takes in order to build this business or take the first step towards building the business, they know what it is, but they don't do it. And if they do it, they don't do it consistently. You're not going to go to the gym for 3 days and come out swole. Process. And a lot has to change. Like not just working out wise, you got to change the way you eat. You got to change the way you think about food. That principle applies to a lot of things in marriage. You want your marriage to change, you got to change. And then actions have to change. They have to be consistent. And then that same principle applies to business. You want to have a bajillion dollars, you got to change. And your actions have to change. They have to be consistent. And you have to be resilient. And again, man, I ain't trying to preach you. I'm telling you what I have gone through and what I am going through. This takes work. We are in the age of information, man. Like at our fingertips, there's $1 million business in here. YouTube, something, read something, go down the rabbit hole. There is no shortage of information and opportunities that you can use your phone for to get in front of people if you want it bad enough and if you're consistent long enough. But we don't do that. Well, what do most people want to do when they get home from work? Nothing. Or they just want to check out. They want to watch Netflix or surf Facebook or TikTok or whatever, all that other shit. And I mean, when I was younger, man, I tricked off my 20s. In my 20s, what was I doing? I was just playing video games, right? That's something else I was doing. And if you'd asked me back then if I wanted to be rich, I'd be like, yeah, but my actions did not reflect what I really wanted. You can get what you want. We all can get what we want. It's just a matter of how hard we're willing to work. We're willing to work towards it and the sacrifices we're willing to make. Like there's a certain, again, I'm going back to me. I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to me. There's a certain amount of wealth that I want to accumulate, but I'm not willing to sacrifice what a Warren Buffett or an Elon Musk, I'm not even that smart, by a matter of fact, but even if let's say I was, and I had the opportunity to just work as hard as they did, as long as they have, I'm not willing to do that because those cats sacrifice some shit. Have you seen Elon Musk's kids? Does he have kids? I don't think he has kids. What's he doing? He's working, man. Warren Buffett. I think I heard a story one time about one of his kids that got injured or something. One of his kids was hurt. He comes in the house and he literally steps over the kid who's hurt and goes upstairs to his office. He's not the best family man in the world. There were sacrifices made to get what he wanted. Are all multi-millionaires that way? No. But a large percentage of them have made some sacrifices in areas of their life to get that money. And I'm not willing to make those sacrifices, but there are some things I want to sacrifice. My time, straight up. Like there's no Netflix happening here and video games and I can't tell you what's happening. I'm big into sports, or I used to be big into sports. I know I can tell you everything about basketball and what's happening with this and that. I don't know shit. Didn't even know who I recently learned who won the NBA championship. Man, if you had told me that like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, that I wouldn't know who recently won the NBA championship, I'd laugh at you. But it's just, I'm in the hole. I'm in the hole of work. I'm willing to sacrifice that stuff. That's easy. Well, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's easy compared to the family stuff. The point being, I'll get off my little soapbox here, is people don't have the money that they wish they did because they don't want it bad enough. And you're sitting here saying you want to be rich, but you ain't willing to do what it takes and you don't want it bad enough. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Like if people are there's nothing wrong with coming home, checking out and watching Netflix. That's cool. Like if you want to make 50,000, 60,000, ain't nothing. Make that money and chill. But don't go around saying, oh, I wish I was rich. Oh, I want $1 million. Or, oh, all these rich people are bad. No, man, they just outworked you. They just wanted it worse than you did. So anyways, I hope that helps. Appreciate you watching. Peace. Hey, yo, real quick before you go, if you're liking this, I am forming a community of business owners that I vibe with. I haven't formed it yet, but I am forming it. And if you're interested in joining that community, it's going to be for free. But if you're interested in joining it, go to this channel, like my channel or whatever. There should be an about section. If you go to that about section within my channel, you should see my email there. Just send me an email and let me know. Send me a message. And if you're a good fit and we vibe, then when that community gets formed, you can join it. Again, the community is free. I just want to make sure that we have the right people in there. And then also, if you're liking these videos, please like and subscribe. I don't really care about it blowing up. It's just what it does is when you like and subscribe, and if me and you are aligned, that other people like me and you will have an opportunity to see these videos, and then we can grow the group further. And again, the point of that group is for all of us to make money. We all have different strengths. We'll create a community, or I want to create a community where we take those strengths and help each other make money. Anyways, I hope this helps. I appreciate it. See you. Bye.